Hey YouTube, Proof of God is 11:11, and I'm back with some more messages. They're gonna try to make you feel bad. It's what I heard. Start off by saying God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. Let's see what we have going on here. Dream team, what is the messages here? Thank you. Finality. So someone is gonna try to make you feel bad about an ending, about something being done. Okay, possibly over the differences, the divorce, the breakup, and the fact that you're not looking back. Somebody's going to try to paint you as the bad guy, and they're going to want you to take all responsibility for whatever unfolded, or they're going to try to play on your emotions to make you feel like, you know, all of this happened because of a particular reason here, or a certain reason here, and it wasn't their fault, and things was not what it seemed to be or what it appeared to be, and things of that sort. Grand rising, and that's literally not the case. Yeah, look, we have conflict, so it's like they're gonna want you to they're gonna want to say that it wasn't what it appeared to be when it came down to the conflict. They're gonna say that, I know that, this was not your fault. I know this was not on you, but I'm not the only one that was wrong here. We both, clashed and had differences, and treated each other like we were incompatible, and reached a point to where we had irreconcilable, you know, confrontation or differences. This somebody's gonna try to come in and lay it on thick, okay? And I feel like they preparing some type of speech, whoever this person is. But again, they don't have any foresight. It's in a reverse, okay? It's like they can't even really foresee the outcome of this situation, but they still going for it. Okay, this is someone that don't know how they are going to move forward or how it's going to turn out once they, go with this move. But I feel like this is someone that's still going to do it. I feel like they're still going to do it. Collective. Okay, let's see. Yeah, look, we have dismissed. Okay, and it's going to be coming from the person that dismissed your feelings. Okay, they dismissed you, they disregarded you, they ignored you, they looked the other way, and they even left you behind. Okay, this is coming from who the one that's on your mind, whoever did this. Yeah, look, and it's like spirit is saying it's going to be a repeated pattern with this person, with deja vu being here. Okay, this is, it says there's history happened in the past, repeated patterns. It's another cycle that this person is definitely trying to get you involved in here. It is like another cycle. This person is not giving up. We're trying to have you caught up in something. Look, I'm telling you, spirit is saying they're gonna go to the extremes. Okay, they're going to the extremes and beyond here. Okay, this is, it says harshness, cutting off, erratic decisions. Somebody may get extremely upset when you don't pick up what they putting down. They're gonna go there. Okay, they're going, and it's like whoever this is, they don't really have any control about, they don't really have any control over this type of behavior. Okay, if they are pretending like they do, there is a facade. They're masking that energy. Somebody may even try to mask it like they changed or something like that, but that's not the case here. Look, we have dating, because this is someone that don't want you to be dating anyone else. They want to try to block you from moving into a new direction or having another why I was about to say Kyrie, maybe that's someone's name, but another direction. They don't, even if they have another situation going on. Okay, someone name could be Sharon or Devin. Okay, even if they have another situation going on, they're going to try to stop you or block you from having some type of connection. Or someone named could start with a D, K, or S, and that could be someone's initials. Okay, so we have sneaky here. Yeah. Okay, so the S could stand for sneaky. This is someone that's incredibly sneaky here. Someone name could be Chanel. Okay, incredibly sneaky, whoever this individual is. Okay, they could be watching you from a fake profile, they could be hiding from you behind the scenes and watching you on social media, whoever this individual is. Okay, what else we have? Look, soulmates in the reverse. Yeah, it's like whoever you are, you're not viewing this person like this anymore. It's like you see the truth about a connection, you see the truth about a situation, and someone is extremely upset because you finally snapped out of whatever mode you were in, to whereas you were believing every single word that came out of this energy's mouth. If this person told you that the moon was the sun, you were literally believing this person, because it's like you had that much trust in this person. You trusted this person guidance, you trusted everything about this individual until you couldn't anymore. And it's like each and every time that you felt like you trusted this individual, they gave you a reason not to. And so it's like in this situation, you had to weigh the pros and the cons. And it's like the good started, it's like the bad started outweighing the good. And it's like you could no longer lie to yourself anymore about this situation or cover up, you know, for this person's actions when it came down to this situation. So now they're resorting to something totally different to try and, you know, get you to feel bad about the way that things ended, or feel bad about the connection being over, or feel bad in general. This is somebody that is like they want you to feel sad so they can pull on your energy, or something like that is going on. Yeah, look, oh my goodness, we have justice in the reverse. And I'm telling you, in the reverse is even worse. Okay, this is somebody that's really going through something here. Okay, they really, really are. And this is the reason why they whatever this is that they're experiencing or going through, this is the reason why they feel like they can tell this to you so that you will feel bad about it. Okay, whatever this is, they feel like this is so nerve wracking or gut wrenching, whatever this is that they're going through, and they just know that maybe you used to sympathize or empathize with them before, like you felt everything that they felt when you were like attached, feeling like this was your soulmate. And it's like if this person cried, you cried. It was just, you know, it was something that was deep at that time. And and this is what they're trying to literally, you know, rekindle or rebuild, because they're going through something that's so detrimental to them. But it's not going to work. Yeah, look, we have revenge here. Okay, for some of you, you may feel like this person is out for revenge, and it's the reason why you're not going to risk it or change it. You don't know what this sneaky behavior is, um you know, how this sneaky behavior is a contribution to whatever this is that's going on, or whatever this is that's happening out here. You don't really know where this may be stemming from or coming from. Okay, guys, come through, hitting that like button, please, and thank you. I greatly appreciate it if you tapping in here with the winning team. Support the platform, and also that's the way you could energetically communicate with me. Okay, what we have, yeah, children. Okay, so if you don't have any children, or if you have children with this person, they may try to bring up a child or use a child, or use your innocence, or play on your innocence, or something like that, collective. But I don't think that this person is gonna get the same person anymore. It's like they destroyed that innocence that you once had, or that innocence that you once felt or carried when it came down to this connection, like feeling like this connection was an innocent connection, you know, because that's the way that they had you feeling. But at the end of the day, with deja vu being here, all of these things happened in the past. Okay, and for many of you, this could be a situation that happened from the past, and you could just be getting clarity on it right now. Okay, but take it as it resonates. Okay, yeah, we have moving here. All right. So this can have something to do with someone moving. It's a boxed up environment change, empty shell. Okay, so it's like, yeah, this person could have left you feeling empty. You could have moved away from this situation. Maybe you felt boxed up in this situation here because this person was always being sneaky, or for them being sneaky. Um, Somebody could have a environmental change that could be unfolding right now. It could be this person simply because justice is not on their side. Something may be going on to where they have to move or something like that. Okay, and maybe they want to talk to you about it. Yeah, look, drama. You just like, and you're like, no, okay. Somebody could have may have caused you to have to move. Okay, we have creating problems, thirsty for attention, overreacting. This is someone that definitely could have overreacted, or maybe they even may try to tell you that you a drama queen and or a drama king and that you are overreacting, because of the response that you may have to them when they try to tell you whatever this is that they are going through, or try to send you a message through the grapevine through someone else. But it's just like, nah, this is the same individuals that cause me drama. Maybe you guys are not even going to want to hear it. Okay, it's like it may go in one ear, come out of the other ear. Okay, let's see what we have going on here. Yeah, we have jealousy here. Yeah, somebody may try to come in and reach out to you and tell you about something that someone have going on that they already did. But this is the same energies that tapped into, this jealous spirit, this jealous energy, put out rumors about you. They were being petty, they were being envious, they were talking behind your back and things of that sort. So now I don't really think that you're going to engage with these individuals here. But I feel like these energies think that you are blind. Okay, you could have been blind, but now you can see. Okay, it says searching for answers, blinded to the truth, watching you online, wanting to know, okay, or wanting you to know. So somebody definitely want you to know something here, but you are no longer in a place where you were before, to whereas you will believe in everything that this person was saying and you were blinded to the truth. You're no longer in that energy. It's like you reached the finality when it came down to that energy, and you can see everything that's going on. If you can't see, you have other seers or messengers that can see exactly what's going on pertaining to a situation here. Okay, and I feel like somebody don't like that. It's not sitting well with them. It's not sitting well with them that you can actually see something here. Yeah, look, we have family, so someone may try to use family, but nah, this is the same family that caused you conflict, or try to make you feel like you were incompatible with someone, and told this person or told you that you guys had irreconcilable differences, that you were not the one for each other, or whatever the case may be. Or maybe this person may come in and try to, if they're not using family, they may try to come in and pull a family card and start talking about, they want to have a family with you, making a home, feeling secure, safe, and all these different things. And you just like, nah, I'm okay. I'm okay, because you're finally okay. Okay, and at this time you are okay with being okay. When it comes down to this situation, you are okay with being okay here. Yeah, look, I can't make it up. Look, it says completely done. You are completely done with a situation, and someone knows this. Okay, because they dismissed you, because they disregarded you, they ignored you, they looked the other way when you were trying to vent and pour out your heart, and tell them what was hurting you, what was bothering you, and what you needed clarity on, the clarification, or what you wanted to fix. All of that energy that you was pouring into, just trying to get answers, it went completely unheard, unchecked, and unnoticed by this individual. And with that being said, each and every time that this occurred, it changed something in you. It changed something in you. So now, since you are completely done, we have moving on, ending cycles, lesson learned, coming full circle. So this is something that you learned, something that's coming full circle. You were done with this situation. It's like, yeah, collective, you completely done. That's a new level. Okay, that's a new level, and it happened over time. This is not something that just happened overnight. This is you being disregarded, being ignored, this person looking the other way and leaving you behind and leaving your feelings unchecked and having unresolved issues that, this is the type of person that'll start something, or you may start a conversation about something and you want a clarification or confirmation on it, and this is the type of person that'll let you go to sleep angry, let you go to sleep sad, let you go to sleep mad, and just leave the situation as is. And over time, it started changing something in you. It started showing you that, listen, I'm not valued here, I'm not wanted here. This person just really just tolerating me on some type of shit like that. Okay, and you decided to completely just let go of this situation. You did. Yep, influence is here. Okay, and the reason why this person was doing this to you is because they had influences in their ear. Okay, others involved, third parties, intervention, and manipulation. So it's like you could have really felt manipulated by this individual here. You definitely did. And now once you realize that they had other individuals involved, this is what made you come to terms with, okay, so this person disregarded me for other people. I feel like that's what really did it. Once you found out that this person disregarded you for others, and it wasn't just solely because it was something that they were going through or something that they were feeling, I feel like that was a bit much for you. A bit much, a little bit too much here. Yeah, look, so we have a call here. If this person try to reach out to you, collective, I don't even think you're going to pick up. It says hearing from them, conversation, talking, and unblocking. They're going to try to get you to unblock them. Okay, but with call coming out in the reverse, I just feel like you're simply not going to be in the energy of doing that. Okay, you're just not. I don't feel like you're going to be cold towards whoever this individual is, because I don't feel like you are in a cold space. I don't feel like, with the energy that I'm picking up on, you are not someone that's walking around with resentment or bitter or, this cold energy. I don't really think you are mad at all. You're just completely done. And that's a big difference, and it also shows your level of growth in the situation, to whereas you are not mad, you are not angry, but you just know that you can't repeat this again. You can't repeat this again. You feel like it'll cause you more harm than good, especially after you weighed the pros and the cons in this situation, and the good and the bad. And it's like, nah, I can't. Okay? And look, denial. You're no longer in denial. You're no longer in denial about this situation here at all. Okay? You're no longer stuck in an energy to where you're blinded by, the real truth, and searching for answers, and, wanting to know. It's like everything is clear. It's like you got cleared on the situation here. Okay? I definitely feel like at some point you were not facing reality about the denial that you were actually in when it came down to the truth. Okay, the reason behind this divorce, the reason behind this breakup, the reason why you feel like you cannot look back, or the reason why this person refused to look back when it came down to you. It's like you were shielding the truth. You were trying to shield yourself from some type of truth here. Okay? But until you couldn't anymore, you started losing yourself in a situation. This situation was causing you to lose yourself. Yeah, look, until you got illuminated. Until you got illuminated. So we have revealing the truth, confessions, and shedding light. It's like your spirit guides had to personally come and say, listen, sir, listen, ma'am, this is what's happening. Now you take it or leave it or do what you want with this information, but I'm trying to show you something. And only then were you able to snap out of whatever mode you were in and pay attention to what was right in front of you, the truth. And it's like, once you started playing back conversations that you could have had with this person, whether big or small, right, or short-lived conversations, it's like this person will say certain things and maybe you were trying to carry it out, but they were pretty much speaking some type of truth to you. Okay? And maybe if you'll be like, well, what that mean or what that meant, they'll try to change it, like, because in their mind it's like, okay, if this person is this slow, After what I just said, I'm just gonna tell them what they want to hear. Something like that happened here. But it's like they'll speak their truth and take it back. Somebody was playing some type of emotional game with you. They really were. Okay? And it really made you feel like they didn't have any emotions involved when it came down to this connection with you. Okay? It's like they felt like they didn't owe you any type of clarity. They didn't owe you any type of confirmation. And you sat in that energy for a while, especially after illumination occurred. And then one day you just woke up and say, I'm done. I'm finished. This is it. I had enough. Okay? And for many of you, it was like an out of body experience because it was your spirit that said, yep, this it. Your spirit told you that, listen, they couldn't take any more. Your spirit said, I cannot take any more of this. Okay? You can stay here if you choose, but me, like, you can physically stay here if you want, but I'm checking out of this situation. Okay? It was like one of those situations that happened here. And so they still want to try to come in and try to make you feel bad. Okay, yeah, look, we have secrets here. Okay, and like I keep saying, there's some type of trouble in paradise here. Somebody else could be completely done with this person. Okay, somebody else could be done with this individual because they figured out that they're dealing with some type of covert narcissist. Okay, somebody that's not emotional at all. Okay, it's like they see the truth. It's like somebody's only happy when things are going the way that they want it to go, but when it's the other way around, they sitting in this energy, this nonchalant energy, like they don't really care. So I just know that this is not somebody that want to come in and have a conversation with you about a secret that they were keeping about someone else that they were dealing with. I just know that this person is not trying to pull this card, collective, wanting to say how they have some type of boxed up emotions about a love affair and the things that they were keeping inside and the reason why they weren't opening up, and it was an illusion dealing with this situation. What makes this person feel like you want to hear about this with them with someone else, and especially in hopes of you guys coming together and rekindling something here? Like, what makes this person think that you want to hear anything about this situation, or how much pain they are in because of what they chose? Like, what? It's like you really care. Like, you really don't care about how much pain they're in over something that they decided to do. It's like the audacity of this individual. And it's like the only reason why they want to bring this to the forefront as one last ditch effort is because they know that you're completely done. How do they know that you're completely done? Because you would have returned to them by now if you were not. It's like something you are doing differently to make this person know that, listen, whatever you did, I'm fine with it now. Like, you are okay with whatever this person did. As long as this person is okay with you going in your own direction. It's like you feel like that should be understood, but they not understanding. Magnifying glass here, and inside of this magnifying glass is a bunch of I love yous. And this is only happening because you were done. And usually what happens in connections is when someone is done, this is when the other party realize how much they love them, and they should have done right by that person, they should have done better, or they get into this energy of wanting what they can no longer have. But as long as they felt like they had access to you and they could have you, they were dismissing you. But now, since they feel like they don't have a chance with you and they can't be with you, now it's the I love you. This could be somebody that didn't tell you they loved you in so long, collective. They were holding back emotionally on you. Like, this person didn't say anything about love to you maybe in months, weeks, or years. Okay? But now all of a sudden they want to show you proof. They want to give you validation. They want to give you confirmation. And they want you to find the truth in their love. Like what? Yeah, we have proposal here. Okay, so I don't know if this is someone that says commitment, offer, action out, taken to the next level. So this did pop out in the reverse. I don't know if you declined this or you will be declining this, or I don't even know if they were dealing with another situation or another person that they having issues with right now, that they could have had a whole proposal on the table here. And they could have dismissed you due to this proposal, but maybe this proposal was called off some type of way. Or maybe they want to tell you that they proposed to this individual, but they couldn't do it because they love you. Something like that is going on. But look, we have witchcraft here. Okay? Someone is hexing. There's a spell, negativity. I don't know if this person want to try to tell you that they found out that this individual was doing some type of witchcraft, or they were connected to someone that was connected to someone else. Some others were influences being here, third parties, and manipulation, that they were being manipulated into something here. Let's get the likes up, guys, please, and thank you. I greatly appreciate that. Also, you can energetically communicate with me that way too. Okay? But let's support the platform, guys. Someone may want to reveal that some energy, some influences was doing some witchcraft on you guys' connection, and they found out. Somebody could have already told you this. For others of you, this is what they want to convey to you. That they found out. They found out something. And whatever this witchcraft is, because it came out the clarified proposal. Okay? Commitment, offer, acting out, taken to the next level. It's like they want to confess something. It's like they want to come clean. This person could have been in denial, not facing reality. This could have been in their face, okay? This could be something that could have been in their face. But whatever happened, they were so engaged and intertwined with these other individuals that they couldn't really see the real truth here. They couldn't see the truth here. If this is someone that put a ring on your finger, these individuals wanted this ring off. Could have been a beautiful ring. They wanted it. They wanted it off. They did not want this person to give you that. I feel like that was their biggest issue. This person, putting a ring on you. And with jealousy being here, this is what it was all stemming from. Okay? There was a lot of rumors going around, people being petty. Some of these people could even be people that thought that they were going to have a chance with you in the future, or maybe even thought that, they'll be able to hook up with you or marry you. I'm telling you, you guys had a whole bunch of individuals that really wanted to be with you behind the scenes. And this is the reason why they came up against this connection with you and whoever this is. So bad, collective. And when I say bad, real bad, they came up against this connection because they wanted you. They wanted you, or they wanted this person. I'm telling you. But most importantly, they didn't want you guys to have something together. Whoever these influences are, they were adamant about, blocking this connection. So they stooped down to witchcraft. This jealousy made whoever these energies are scoop down to witchcraft and start doing something to you or this person. And somebody want to come clean about it, and they want to come clean to you because they knew that you were innocent in this situation. And that's why I keep getting the word tormented. Somebody is being tormented by some action or actions that they actually took in regards to this connection here. How they went to the extremes, how they were harsh, how, they were cutting off, you know, cutting this, how they cut this connection off. Okay, how they made erratic decisions. How they made choices to be sneaky and go on dates or date other people and try to shun you like you were not their soulmate. Somebody want to have a conversation about all this, and I feel like it's going to kind of take you by surprise, collective. But it's like you don't want to answer this call. Like or it's like either you don't want to answer the call or they didn't make the call yet. Okay? They could be dreading the day that they have to come clean about all of this that happened because somebody's feeling like this went too far. And with family being out here, somebody's family could be involved. And that's the reason why they didn't, tell you exactly what was going on here. They felt like it was going to cause a lot of conflict between you and either family or people that they viewed as family here, collective. But I feel like now, due to the torment that this person is feeling, it's like they don't really care, and due to them not receiving any justice for their actions. So I feel like this person is feeling bad and they want to talk to you and try to make you feel bad about something here, about you choosing you and walking away from this situation. Yeah, look, because they have an obsession with you, collective. Okay, holding on, clinging, can't let go, and anxiety. They have an anxiety over this situation because they really realizing that this is repeated patterns. Listen, y'all may think that this is someone that's slow, but this person is not slow. They not slow as you think. They know exactly what's going on. They may not know how to verbalize their words, but they know exactly what's going on. And guess what? They do know how to verbalize. They know how to speak. They just wasn't speaking. And I feel like it have a whole lot to do with this witchcraft here, collective. Somebody tries to block this person's throat chakra or block yours or just block somebody's root chakra. Or it's like communication possibly was non-existent. But since all of these things are breaking, the more these energies try to use this witchcraft, it's returning to them. So now it's like your throat chakra could be open, and now somebody else throat chakra is opening up as well. And they want to have a conversation with you, but they may think that you are still blocked or may think that some witchcraft is working on you, but that's not the case. You just don't want to speak to them because of what they took you through. Because they went to the extremes when it came down to this connection. They went there. Okay? This is someone that was creating problems for you. It was no privacy in this connection. You didn't have any privacy with this person. And it's like they could have initiated that. They could have been instigating, having all of these other energies involved in you guys' connection. There was no privacy at all. And anytime you brought that up, it's like they wanted to say you were overreacting and, you were a drama queen and things of that sort because you tapped on the truth. You tapped in on the truth. This person, it got so bad to where they had to watch you. Listen, collective. They had to watch you from fake accounts, sneaking watching you. They didn't want nobody else to know in the community that they were keeping tabs on you or watching you from, profiles or even somebody else that they could have went towards here. Okay? It's like they don't want these people to know that they watch you. And why is that? And why is that? Thank you. Oh, look at this. Okay? Spirit had this person blocked is what I'm getting with Spirit coming out in a reverse. But how is that making sense? I asked, why did this person not want people to know? So that could make sense that Spirit had this person blocked. Okay? Or they were blocked. And we do have call out here with unblocked on here, but that's in the reverse, unblocking. So it's like this person was blocked and maybe they had already conveyed to these influences that you blocked them and they didn't want these people to see them doubling back, to try to check on you or see what you had going on or something like that. Yeah, look, mask. I'm telling you, they were wearing a freaking mask, collective. This is pretending, putting up a front, two-faced, not genuine. Yeah. And this is the reason why you don't want anything to do with whoever this is. It's like, no. It's like a waste of time with dealing with this person. So I really feel like them trying to come in to make you feel bad, to make you feel sad, to make you feel some type of way, or even to sympathize or empathize with them. I really feel like it's not going to work because, again, you guys know the truth. You're no longer blinded. And it's like, listen, you still in this same energy, talking about the same people. You still blinded. You still wearing masks. You still hiding the truth. You still in denial about these energies and them doing witchcraft on this connection. It's like, listen, you not speaking anything. You not speaking my language. You're not speaking the truth. You're not speaking the things that I actually know. So there's no need for us to even communicate. This is somebody that could just be trying to make small conversation just to, be able to have their way and still get some kind of conversation out too, but they not saying anything that's relevant, nothing. Okay, look, terms, okay? But I feel like this person, I'm telling you, due to how everything is weighing on them heavily, with terms being here, working it out, begging and negotiating, somebody is about to do something that you didn't expect them to actually do. Okay? Because watching you from these fake profiles and not being able to talk to you, I feel like it's weighing on someone because they like, who am I doing this for real? Why am I in this energy for real? Like, this is somebody that really want to know, why am I in this energy? Why do I have to sneak around and do all of these things with someone that I was with, or someone that I was engaging with, or something along those lines? Okay? Yeah, look, we have pain here. This is someone that's in pain. Okay? But they don't understand that they caused you this same pain, if not worse. You know? By shutting you out, by disregarding you, by ignoring you, by looking the other way, by leaving you behind, by choosing other influences over you. How do this person really think that made you feel? Okay, their toxic way of being, their toxic way of living. Okay, and somebody's in pain because they know that they were being toxic. They know that they had unhealthy connections. They know that whatever they were tapping into was poisonous, that it was forbidden, that they were being delusional at times, that they exhibited nasty behaviors to you at times. They know this. They are fully aware of this. They know why you guarded. They know why you were in this like energy of, being apprehensive. They know why you put up a wall, because you were dealing with excruciating pain from, being with someone that don't see you, that don't hear you, that you can't even talk to. This is someone that you could not even talk to, collective. Maybe you started off being able to speak to this person, but it's like some energies told this individual not to communicate with you, and that's exactly what they chose. And they refuse to open up. So it's like, why would you want to hear from them now that you are completely done with this situation? It's like, shouldn't the door be open for them to go and talk to these influences, these other parties, these third parties, the ones that guided this person to manipulate this whole connection with you? I mean, it's like the door should be open to that. Okay, somebody here reached a breaking point. Somebody reached a finality in this situation. And that's just like, even if this was like a show where you watching TV, when it's the finale, it's the finale. It don't matter how bad you want one more episode to come on. It's just not going to happen until a new season. And for many of you, you walked into a whole new season here. Okay, it's like you walked into a whole new season here, and you left behind this person that was dating around on you, dealing with jealous people. It's like, how can you even befriend anyone or have a connection with anyone that's jealous of someone that you are with? Like, where do they, and I feel like that could have been the biggest thing for you. This person didn't have a drop of loyalty. They were only loyal to certain individuals. And with family being out here, that's friends, family, these influences, this person chose these people over you. They really did. Talking behind your back, being envious. These people made this person resent you. And the things that they were saying about you, it could have caused some type of resentment because this person did not speak up. They didn't speak up for you. They didn't stick up for you. Okay? Anybody could be loyal while they're in your presence. But what matters is when you are not around. And so when you were not around, that it wasn't that same type of energy that they'll try to show you if you present. They allow people to create rumors and to be petty and be envious and do this and let's do this to make the collective mad, or let's do this to, in case they see it. So, they wanted to hurt you with this person. This person was team them. Oh no. Oh no. I don't really think this person knew who they were dealing with when they were dealing with you in this type of energy. And this type of energy. Let folks say things about you, and since they didn't stand up for you, they started being resentful towards you, on a one-on-one basis. Like if they out and about and these energies doing all of this, and then when they return home to you, they resenting you because of what these other individuals said, and because they didn't stand up for you to these individuals. Like what? And that was only to make sure that they can stay in good standings with these individuals, but they bring this drama to you to where they start disregarding you, ignoring you, starting petty arguments and fights and being passive aggressive with you and things of that sort. Like hell no. Look at this, triggers. I'm telling you, okay, triggers. So this is flashbacks, trauma bond, inner child wounds, attracting toxic. So it had you all in your head. You were triggered. You could have had flashbacks about the things this person did or what they did not do. Okay, what they did and what they didn't do definitely mattered in this situation. Okay? It's like you felt like this energy had trauma bonds with these other individuals. It's like they knew this person inner child wounds and they played on those very same things. And this person thought that these energies really cared. It's like if they know that you have any type of inner child wounds and they go in for the juggler on your inner child wounds, you think this is really love, friends, or real family. Okay? And so the more that these energies did this to whoever this is, they felt like, that it helped them, disregard you and attract in someone that's toxic, like where they came from or whatever the case may have been. Even if this is you, they could have, if they knew anything about you, they could have tried to play on your inner child wounds because this is somebody that was hurt. Hurt people hurt people. Thank you so much, Danielle. May return to you manyfold. Hurt people hurt people. You could have even realized that you couldn't tell this person anything about you because you started feeling like they were this big ass snake that's out here. Like they were going to go create rumors and talk behind your back, and everything that you felt, that's exactly what they were doing. That's exactly, if this is a man, this is somebody that's kind of fucking sassy, is what I'm getting. And if this is a female, this person's out of there because they just messy. They live for mess. Their whole entire life is a fucking mess. Okay? And that's no judgment, that's truth. Okay? Just messy here, all the way around the board. Man or woman. Look, side piece here. Okay, this is the type of person that'll sit around and talk about you to a side piece, a mistress, flirting with others, the other woman, secret hookup. This is what this person was doing behind your back. Okay? And this is who these energies was trying to get this person to attract in. Someone that's toxic just like them. These are energies that felt like you were too cool or you were too innocent to be with this person. This is people that needed consistent drama, but where did they fit into y'all relationship at? This is somebody that opened the door for these individuals to come in. and do what they wanted to do with this connection. So I'm trying to see how, I'm trying to put my finger on how this person wants you to be sad or feel bad about what you deem to be true and what you know to be true. Like, make that make sense. What do we have? Look, risky. I'm telling you, this is the risky situation. Because you know what you know. And all this, I'm telling you, it's trouble in paradise. Somebody's name could be Ricky. Okay? It's trouble in paradise here with this person and a freaking side piece. Somebody's name could be something, but it could be like Ricky or Rick for short. Okay? Unprotected sex, sexual disease, partner to partner, unsafe decisions. This is the life that this person was living, and they always had, like I said, that covert narcissist energy. They always got somebody hiding in the shadows. So why this person can't go and talk to them? Why do they need to speak to you? And how do they think they're going to make you feel bad about choices that they made? This is the type of energy that'll try to blame you for having a side piece or a third party. I guess they're going to blame you for them having X with these individuals too. This is too much drama with this person. And too many people involved. When it's a relationship that consists of two people, well, really, yeah, two people, God and two others, a man and a woman here, or whatever your preference is, okay? It's definitely not all these other individuals, because I can guarantee you that any of these other individuals, they would definitely tell this person, stay out of my mix, stay out of my relationship. You're not a part of what we have going on with no problem. And then it'll be an insult to injury for this person. Then they'll leave feeling injured, and then they'll try to return to you and take that energy out on you because somebody put them in their place. See, this is the type of pushover this individual is. Let people tell them anything. This is like somebody, they know things, but it's like they don't know. It's like they don't know. It's like they need somebody to guide them. Like, this is a lost person. I'm so sorry to say this, but this person, the inner child wounds is too deep. They're too deep to where this person needs somebody to direct their life, their every step. It's like if they get into a relationship, they're going to be looking at, a man or a woman as mom or dad, not my mate, not my lover. Somebody here, yeah, something is going on. And they feel like somebody controlling. It's like they'll never take the lead in the relationship, whoever this is. This is the type of person that look for their mate to lead, whether it's a man or a woman. No matter how this is going down, this is somebody that need their mate to lead. Like, where they do that at. Especially if this is a man. You don't let no woman lead you. This woman is supposed to be it's like have your back, like support you, be your backbone in a situation, not lead. And if you have to tell this to a man, then something is wrong. That should be an automatic deal breaker. It's not as simple as, well, you can do what you want in your relationship with your relationship. No, a man should be a man at all times. Not saying that a man can't give their woman any leeway, but not this. Yes, he can give her grace, but not this. So right now, this could be someone that's since you if you're a woman and you looked at this, let's just because I'm a woman, I gotta speak from a woman's perspective, right? So just say you the woman in a situation and you dealt with a man like this, and you played your role and you did only what a woman is supposed to do in a situation. This is the type of person that stepped out on you and we got a side piece that's going to tell them what to do and control them, because this is something that they could be used to or something that they actually want. And since you refuse to do it, they went and got somebody else to do so. That's going to control them, and it's because they feel like this is childhood trauma. Listen, this is inner child wounds, trauma. When you were a child, you look to your parents to tell you when you're doing right or when you're doing wrong, or to guide you and control you. You know, because that's basically what it is. When you're a child, it's like your parents got you under control. But if this is someone that has not healed their inner child or healed from inner child wounds, they're looking at their mate to do the same thing. And since you refuse and try to push them to be the man in the situation, they went to go towards someone that's going to do all of that. That's forcing it. And since you didn't, they viewed you as someone that didn't love them for real because you didn't tell them or you didn't guide them. What the hell? Now, if you a man, reverse it, you know, however you see fit. You know what it means for you, because I really can't speak for you, you know, from that aspect, right? But you know what it means for you. Look, ravenous, uncontrollable desires, appetite for sex, insatiable, hunger for pleasure. Okay? So that's all it was. It's like control me and then sex me up type shit. You know what I'm talking about? This is what kids do. This is what kids do. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with, you know, having that humorous side, that spontaneous side when it come down to your connection. But, you know, you got to be an adult. You got to be an adult. Everything can't be about this type of energy. Like, something got to give. Something got to change. Like, what is happening here, Corey? Someone name is Corey. Okay, we have present here. All right, feeling the moment, becoming aware today in the now. So yeah, this is you saying, listen, we are adults. Be in the present. Take off those rose-colored glasses and be in the freaking present. Butterflies is here. Okay? Feeling complete, can't stop smiling, happiness and devotion. And if this would have happened, I feel like this is someone that would have always given you butterflies. But this is somebody that kept stepping out on this connection. And at some point, it don't matter what type of butterflies this person, for many of you, this person still could give you butterflies. Because when there's a connection, there's a connection. But you just learned that you had to really reevaluate this whole connection and see things for what it really is, that you were the only one feeling like you had fucking butterflies. This is somebody that was feeling this way with other energies and every damn thing else. So this person left you no other freaking choice but to choose you. It's not the fact that you wanted to just choose you over this person. You thought you had something with them. You thought you had a connection. It could have been about both of you. It was like a us thing with you. But once you realize that it was a we thing, I mean, not a we thing, with this individual, that it was all about them and I, and that they were already looking towards someone else, you're like, yeah, you just gonna have to keep going that way. So now something is happening here. Now this person is feeling like they have butterflies when they come down to you, because you're the one that got away from this situation. Nobody else was able to break free from this person. They can remember, deja vu is here. There's history happened in the past, repeated patterns. They can repeat this same cycle over a gazillion times, and these energies gonna feel like they're in the present, like, oh, this person is just so in love with me, but not with you, man or woman. So we have feeling complete, can't stop smiling, happiness and devotion. So this smiling jack looking ass person, looking at your photos, being sneaky on social media, feeling complete. Now they creating something in their mind like you guys are together, when they didn't went towards someone else, another man or another woman, and they sitting there smiling like this person is freaking crazy. They live in their mind on their own little island or own little planet. They can't stop smiling at your photos, feeling like happy when they see you, feeling like you guys got some type of devoted connection. And the whole time they tapping into this risky energy with other individuals. How, Sway? How? And that's what put them in the energy of feeling like they will be able to communicate with you. The door is still open. You go swing it open so they could try to make you feel bad for being completely done, because you are showing this person something or a side of you that they never knew even exists by being completely done. They never thought you would be completely done with them. This is somebody that never thinks nobody will be completely done with them. It's not just you. There's nothing special there. They feel like everybody feel this way about them. Party is here, having fun, clubbing, risky, fun with friends. And there go to risky again. So this is definitely their energy spirit is saying. This is possibly how they found this person that they dealing with, through friends or whatever the case may be. But they sitting somewhere having memories of you. Because I don't know if it's not so fun no more, or whatever the case may be. Maybe this is the type of person that get bored quick after they get what they want, of course. If they see anything slowing up for them, then of course they're going to start missing the past. Reminiscing, dwelling, good times, looking back. Didn't I say the past? All of this like really define the past without saying the past. Okay, reminiscing, dwelling, good times, looking back. And memories. Heartstrings and gossip. Stringing along, get pregnant, entrapment, playing with feelings. For some of you, this person could have got you pregnant, or they could have want to get you pregnant, so they'll be able to come in and out and put on your heartstrings forever, and have you entrapped, play with your feelings, and it's definitely the same one that was gossiping, spreading rumors, petty conversations, smearing your image, making you the fool. They want to make you out the fool because you got away from this situation. Or maybe because you didn't do what they wanted you to do in this connection, and that's control them. Put batteries in their back and control them. This is the type of individual that's going to only submit to somebody that's going to control them. And it's like they thought that you would see it. Of course you saw it, because you knew who you were dealing with. But this is someone that was not able to change who you were as a person. It's like, why do I have to change and be someone that I am not because of this connection? You were supposed to be leading me. You were supposed to be guiding me. Like, what the hell? And since you didn't do that, now they somewhere listening to a third party, a side piece that got them under full control. And what makes this person think that you want them? Then you get what you want? Then you go towards a third party that's treating you like a child already? Aren't you okay with that? Running around on this remote. If they say look this way, you gotta look this way. If they tell you look that way, if they tell you don't look at the collective, you're not gonna look. You're not happy. Look, gamble. Look at this. Gamble. There's somebody that gambled this situation. Look, taking a risk. We have risks out here again. Poker face, not showing feelings, rolling the dice. Yeah, they gambled this connection. And they lost. And they lost. We got signs here. And trust me, this is somebody that saw the signs. He saw the signs. She saw the signs. Yes, they did. Meanings, repeated numbers, synchronicities. They could be saying this now. With the number 11 being here, they could be saying this now. So for many of you, this could be someone that you had a freaking divine connection with the number 11 being here. The number 11 could be very significant to someone here. 11 months, 11 days, something like that. 11 day of any month. Something could have happened 11 days ago, 11 months ago, 11 years ago. Or you could have been with this person that long. Something is going on here. Okay, yeah, we have emotions here at the bottom of the deck. Like waves in and out, crashing, unpredictable. This person had unstable emotions. Okay? Unstable emotions. They still have that. And that's the energy that they operate in. Anything else we need to know here? Locked. Missing pieces, detached, locked away heart, can't move forward. Now they can't move forward from you. So this is the reason why they want to have a conversation. They want to tell you that they can't move forward from you, collective. They want to tell you that, you know, they didn't have any emotional control, or they didn't know how to operate in their emotions. And that's the reason why they were going in and out. That's the reason why they were unpredictable. And it's like, yeah, you know, it's really like blah, blah, blah out here. Like, you're really not trying to hear that. You're really not trying to hear that you're the missing piece. You're not trying to hear why you guys detached. You're not trying to hear why they locked away their goddamn heart. You gonna tell them keep that shit locked up then? You know? They can't move forward from you. That's their problem. Time. Okay? Needing time. You may tell them that they need time. I don't know. Okay, now is not the time though. Time will bring change, unexpected changes. You may tell this person something like that. You know? If you do talk to this person, some of you not talking to this person, so you're not going to say anything. You're going to be a freaking mute like they wanted you to be. This is somebody that wanted you to be a mute when they were dealing with you to a certain degree, so that's who you became. And now that's a problem. Yeah, we have ghosts here. Okay? So, for many of you, with this leaving behind energy, no contact, I feel like that's you. Because you're completely done with this situation. It's like this person went ghost on you. And they didn't know that the last time was the last time, that they were going to have to remain Casper. Okay? Somebody's name is Casper. But they have to remain Casper. If they went ghost on you, then bye-bye. Okay? That's just what it is. And I feel like this person could be cold about that, or they feel like you treating them in a cold manner. Okay? And they're going to say that, you know, if you do talk to them, the reason why they didn't, you know, talk to you is because they couldn't talk to you and because you were cold, and none of that. You don't identify to none of that this person is saying. They're just going through whatever this is with a side piece energy here. A risky situation. I don't know. Something is going on. What is going on with this energy? Getaway in a reverse. Okay? They want to let you know that you are their muse, okay? That they have an emotional bond to you. But when it come down to this getaway that came out, this is go on vacation, begin an adventure, run away together. So now somebody is in an energy of regret and running away with this individual here. That's what they chose. That's what they chose. Yep, look, lust. That's what they chose. This they forbidden fruit, non-committal, sexual energy, tragedy, something ending in a tragedy with them in a side piece. So now they want to try to act like you're their muse. No, you're not. No, you're not. And if you was, they didn't treat you as such. You could have thought that you were. Yeah, at some point, there's no denying that you thought that you were. Okay? Until this person showed you differently. This is the type of person that was planning getaways with side pieces, going on trips, vacations, going out in public and going in different places. Hell no. Why would they ever think that they can come back from that when they were dealing with you? Like, no. It doesn't matter what they were doing when they was dealing with anyone else. You were not them. So since this was repeated patterns, and this is the type of behavior that this person always tapped into, they thought that they'll be able to do it with you too, and you'll be okay with it. But no, 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 no. Not you. And it's like they want to be like, what makes you so, because you're different? Because you're different, because you're not going to deal with somebody that freely, openly deal with other people and then deal with them again. Like, no, they chose what they chose. Hell no. You could either be with whoever you chose to go run around with, or you could be with the ones that allowed you to do this to them. But it won't be the collective. Sorry, not sorry. Someone's name is Charles or Charlie. No. Nope. Anchor. Okay? In a reverse. Hold it together. Get in a grip. Having this chained up. In a reverse. You broke free from this. You said no. You got an anchor here in a reverse. No way. Ego. Okay? You are not going to let this person ego dictate your moves, the way you move, if you stay in a connection, if you go, You are not going to let this person ego destroy you, ruin you, or take full control over your life. No. No. Absolutely not. That's an absolutely not. Okay? This person needs to just stick with their kind. The kind that'll let them do all of this collective, and the kind that they can screw over with no grease, the hard way, the harder way, right? And then return to like they didn't do nothing. They need to go pull them energies back up, or they need to go talk to them and stay locked in with them, or get locked in with them. Because it's not going to be you. You'll be damned if you're going to be with somebody that chose another situation over you. It don't matter if you guys split up, separate. It don't matter. It don't matter. Once you choose another situation or someone else for whatever reason, that is it. That is it. Damn a rekindle, damn talking, damn trying to make something work in a fuck what happened before. You understand what I'm talking about, collective? No. Hell no. And remember, this is somebody that didn't think that you had any work. They didn't think that you knew your work. So you gotta show this mother lover better than you can tell them that you know that you are worthy. Okay? It may not be with them, but it's going to be with someone. Okay? They didn't stop making people when they made this person. It don't matter who the hell they were supposed to be to you. Once somebody choose somebody else over you, that should be it. That's where you draw the line in the sand, that fuck coming back together. They can have this person now. Look at this. I promise you. I promise you. They can have this person now. Single is you. And trust me, there's nothing wrong with being single, especially not in this day and time. Okay? You can sleep good. You ain't got to worry about nobody cheating on you or laying there thinking about nobody else or watching anybody else, because people don't understand looking at somebody else is fucking cheating. Yeah, it is. You got a wandering eye. You looking with lust in your eye. And if you looking, that means you looking for the next best thing. And this type of individual will always do that, because they are going to always think that somebody else is better than somebody else. They're not even sure about who the hell they are. How are they going to be sure about anybody that they get in a connection with? This somebody that live in their own head rent free. Imagine that. Imagine you can't get outside of your own head. Okay? This is the type of person that put things in their head and believe it. Right? So no. We got independent freedom from attachment available today. And again, they're only doing this because they know you single. And remember, dating came out up here. Okay? In the first little batch, I can't even pick it up. They don't even want you to think about picking up on this energy to whereas you're dating someone else. They don't want you in this energy, but it's not about what they want. Look what they're doing. Look what they have done. Not what they're doing, what they have done. So whatever they've done caused you to be completely done. So you stay in that energy. Don't get persuaded or bamboozled back into this situation with somebody that can do this to you the first time. And you better believe this not their first time. Okay, so we have dating sites, hooking up, seeing someone, one night stands. Okay, some of you gonna be in this energy. It is what it is. You can do what you want when you're popping, right? But as long as you're not sitting here being a fish-eye damn fool for this individual, because they show taking nothing but risk. So if you want to date my guy, my girl, go ahead on and date. Okay? Do not let this person stop you from dating, Stella. Okay? Anything else? Nope. That's it. Don't let this person stop you from dating. Get back on the scene, baby. Get back on the dating scene. Now, you trying to get out of this situation. If this person don't want to let you out of this situation willingly, well, then it's time for you to start popping out with people. Okay? They already doing it. And it's not like you doing it for them. But at the end of the day, nobody's going to hold you hostage while they live their life. So you just start living. It don't mean necessarily being that you're trying to prove a point to this person, but you definitely by all means need to live your life. Okay? Do not let this situation stop you from going out dating and meeting someone that's good for you. We have Libra energy here. Okay? We have Libra here. I don't know how it's resonating, but somebody can have a Libra moon. Okay, that this resonates with too. Don't stop. Get out there and date. That Saturn came out. Venus came out. Okay, Pluto came out. All right. Let's see what else we have. Who else we have? Capricorn. Don't let this situation stop you. This means get back out there, baby. Okay? Leo at the bottom of the deck. Okay? Leo out there. Who else we have going on here? Okay? We got fire that came out. We got Aries. We got Sagittarius. Anyone else? Water. Water sign out here. Taurus. Okay? Pisces. Okay? Pisces, Gemini. Okay? And we have Sun. This could be you guys' sun sign. Okay? There's one more, Holy Spirit. Don't let Oh, this is Uranus energy came out. Scorpio, okay? Don't let it stop you. Get out here and Earth, okay? But I don't know. All right? Yep, that's it. Mercury in the reverse. I don't know what's going on here, but so far, like I said, I ain't pulling signs out this time in the elements. So we have Leo here, okay? And whatever this is, Spirit says gonna end in pure happiness, okay? For Libra, Libra energy, Taurus energy, Gemini, Pisces, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Aries. Did I say Leo and Scorpio? Okay, pop out. Heavy water, okay, and fire. I saw fire too. Yeah. Okay, so make sure it's time for you guys to pop out, baby. Whoever you are. Whoever you are. And even if it's not now, but just put yourself in the energy to where you are making yourself available for other energies to date or a potential date. You know what I'm talking about? A potential date. You know, there's nothing wrong with dating and having fun. But as long as you're not sitting in this energy to whereas, you know, you are just gonna keep letting somebody that's living their life and doing what they want to do keep trying to come in and out your life whenever they choose to, is sitting in this damn blind energy. No, you're not blind, you can see, okay? You're not blind, you can see, and it's not over to the fat lady freaking sing. You understand that? So go live your life while you here. Okay, because one day you'll regret not living your life. You know what I'm talking about? And putting your life on hold because you want to deal with something that somebody took you through or due to what somebody else took you through. No, 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 no. Okay? So it says, I would thank the Lord with all my heart. Psalms chapter 111, verse 1. Like I said, 11:11 could be very significant here. So gratitude bestows reverence, allowing us to encounter everyday epiphanies, those transcendent moments of all that change forever how we experience life and the world. John Milton. Okay? You know what I just heard when I saw your name, Lisa? You said I got a new man. But I heard Lisa Stansfield. Okay, that's so old. This song, All Woman. Maybe you need to tap into that divine feminine. Okay? And I don't know why am I hearing One Last Cry, Brian McKnight for the Divine Masculines. I don't know how this resonates, but maybe you guys need to tap into that. And maybe Divine Masculine, you got to get One Last Cry. And Divine Feminine, you need to know that you all woman. Okay? Peace, love, and blessings.